Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Zoe and I'm happy to meet you. Today I'm gonna check the last episode from Band of Brothers, episode 10 points. Episode 9 was more shocking for me to watch. I didn't expect it, like the soldier to find the concentration camp. I wasn't thinking at all, even I know the history. I was reading and inform myself about it. I feel so bad for what these people been through, being letting there, like, to starve and die from diseases and that much cruelty. It's too much to handle. All being said, let's see the last episode together and see how this series ends. Okay guys, let's go. Feels weird that the series is ending. Part 10. Points. We are in summer in July in Austria. Sea.
It was more than 3 years since Louis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops. And more than a year since we'd first gone to war. Not knowing what would happen to us, I certainly didn't expect to find myself at a place like this.
He's going for a swim.
Yeah, I heard reports about a red-headed Eskimo. Thought I'd check it out.
Come to join me for a morning swim?
You know me so well. Here.
You don't want it.
What is that?
Ran into the regimental photographer. Said he had all these photographs of the 506th. I traded them for a couple of Lugers.
That's a bargain. What do you think you'll do after this? Nah, after.
Yeah, I was thinking after the war is ending.
Well, it's funny you should mention it, because I had a meeting with Colonel Sink. He discussed the possibility of staying.
In the Army?
Yeah, as a career. Said I'd think about it.
There's a company in Nixon, New Jersey. It's called Nixon Nitration Works.
Well, sounds picturesque.
Yeah, well, oddly enough, I know the owners.
I like so much their friendship.
Are you offering me a job? I really appreciate it.
Yeah, just think about it.
In a long time, enjoying a beautiful day. Swimming and this beautiful view.
I was still getting used to hot showers and morning swims. We entered
Beautiful.
Bavaria in early May, with the hopes of capturing Berchtesgaden. This famous town high in the Alps was the Nazi Party's symbolic home, and all the heads of the Third Reich had houses there. Although Hitler was dead, he had apparently ordered the SS to make it their last stand from which to mount a guerrilla resistance against the Allied advance. The first step was blocking the roads.
Wow.
Well, if you're the SS, you're not going to let us waltz into Hitler's house. Probably throw a few rocks at us yourself.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler lived.
Ron, we're not sure what's up there. The colonel doesn't want us taking any unnecessary risks.
So the French are gonna beat us to the Eagle's Nest.
Ah. A lot of grenades.
Jets, I just had a conversation with General Leclerc.
Is that a
Told
good
me he was
idea?
first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden. Told him I understood his point. Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that French son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Looks nice here.
Eerie. Not even any natives.
Look at that bear there.
Wow.
He's scared, yeah.
Kitty would love this. How many brides get a wedding present from Hitler? You want to take half?
What's so special about them? They're
Don't even
silver.
think about it.
Come on, sharing is caring.
Finders keepers.
Look at Winter collecting in his helmet.
Major winners. Permission to climb the mountain, sir. Eagle's Nest.
What is this?
Wait 1 minute. Harry, have F Company put a double guard on the hotel, set up roadblocks on the west side of town. Nobody gets hurt, not now.
And easy?
Easy, you'll head up the mountain through the Obersalzberg. And take the Eagle's Nest. The Eagle's Nest was a surprise birthday present for Hitler, built with Nazi party money. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator.
Whoa.
It was one of the crown jewels of his empire. And the man was afraid of heights.
I guess no one in here, no? Look at this place. Looks untouched. Whoa, oh my god, I got scared.
Here's to him.
No, goddammit, listen. Hitler, no.
Hey, Adolf! Love your Eagle's Nest. I hope you don't mind. We made ourselves at home. Love what you've done with the place. Hey, have a drink.
From court, just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions. You ready for it? Listen up. German army surrendered.
Wake up.
I got a present for you.
What's the present? Look at the mountains. Looks so nice.
What is this place? Hermann Goering's house? We discovered it yesterday. Had it on double guard ever since.
I can vouch for that, sir.
Oh, anxious to get off duty, O'Keefe.
No, there's just so much to see and do, sir.
What's in here? What? They've been fighting here?
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne
Oh.
helped Easy Company mark the day the war in Europe came to an end.
It's all yours. Take what you want and have each company take a truckload. We're heading for Austria in the morning, but don't feel you have to leave anything here for whoever comes next.
Austria, sir.
Happy VE Day.
Yeah.
VE Day?
Victory in Europe.
He'll find his favorite drink.
Happy VE Day.
Instead of an aggressive combat unit, we became an occupation force. And no one wanted to leave Berchtesgaden. Until they saw Austria.
He wasn't looking for searching Moria. Look at people greeting them.
The war is over!
Yeah, I'm hoping like nothing crazy will happen. And what was hard to watch past.
I wonder what will happen to us, to people like you and me, when there are finally no more wars to occupy us.
Have all your men collect the weapons, deposit them at the church, the school, and at the airfield.
He's looking very arrogant.
Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
What? Wow.
The going is brutal, and our casualties are high. But Okinawa is the next big step towards victory over Japan. A victory that can only be won by worked war bonds and heroic sacrifice.
So, when are we going?
We don't have a date yet.
We gonna tell the men right away?
Some of them will have enough points to go home instead.
Not many. It's their only medal's Purple Heart.
I think most of us here will have enough. And each of us will have to decide what to do. But I want those veterans who are staying, all new replacements ready to fight. That means rifle
More
ranges.
fight?
That means daily close order drills.
They're gonna love you.
What are you crouching down for, Perko? Think the deer's gonna shoot back?
Leave me alone.
How about y'all just shut up? Let Shifty kill us some dinner.
Ah, what's the matter, Bull? You tired of eating dried up spuds 3 times a day?
Hey, you know what? I got an idea. Why don't we just shoot Bull here? Feed the company for a week.
Hope they don't hunt the bunny. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Also, I don't want to see that. So cute. But it's so tasty.
Oh, God damn it, Shifty. You let him get away. Army ought to be glad to be rid of you.
I wish, you know. Seems they want me to stay around a while.
You serious?
How many points you need? 15. 15? Jesus Christ, I thought I had it bad. No Purple Hearts, never was injured.
Company! General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. On this, the anniversary of D-Day, he has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company. For Easy Company, the winner is...
Who?
Sergeant Daryl C. Powers!
That's good.
Congratulations, Shifty. So much for your anniversary. Oh, shit.
General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific. At 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
Oh God. To the Pacific now. Whoa. So they've been relaxed only for a little bit.
Don't mean to interrupt you, sir. I just wanted to, say goodbye. You was, well, it's been a long time.
Shift is nice.
I gathered up my loot. Pistols, mainly. Paperwork's all done. I even got my back pay in my pocket. Back home in Virginia. I just don't rightly know how I'm gonna explain all this. I seen
Many things.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain.
Thank you, sir.
2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear and a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment.
What?
Shifty had a broken pelvis, a broken arm, and a bad concussion.
Oh no.
He survived, but had to spend the next few months in a series of hospitals. I wish I could say that he was our only casualty in Austria.
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
What?
13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away.
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
You're leaving the men?
They don't need me anymore.
Wounded in Normandy.
Yes, sir. In the leg. It was a minor flesh wound.
Company E lost 24 men killed there.
Yes, sir. 17 of those were in my company commander's plane and went down on D-Day.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day?
That's right.
That day.
In Holland, they bumped you to Battalion XO. Bastards took your company away.
He's having like memories, flashbacks with some bad things.
I fired my last shots there.
Well, the whole damn war. You got through Bastogne without having to fire your weapon. And you were on the line the whole time.
Yes, sir.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader. Having to sit through a siege like that, under those conditions.
Oh no.
Why do you want to transfer?
Sorry, sir.
I said, why do you want to leave your men?
Well, it's not that, sir. It's just that if the war was still on in the Pacific and I could do some good over there.
Looking to have your own division someday?
No, sir.
Because if you think you need more combat experience to get stars on your helmet, let me tell you something, son. You've done enough.
I think the same.
Thank you, sir. It's not my objective.
Major, I took this meeting out of respect for your achievements. And for the 101st. If they do go to the Pacific eventually, you should be running one of the battalions.
Thank you, sir.
And frankly, I think your men have earned the right to keep you around.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So I would stay in Austria for the time being, waiting for orders, and trying to watch over soldiers who had no enemy to fight.
Lieb, I fucking hate this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You fingered him. It's in the fucking room, Webb. One of those Polacks what was at the slave camp said this is where the guy lives, right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp.
What's going on?
It's a personal thing, Joe?
What?
Is this personal to you?
No, it's a goddamn order.
Does Major Winters know about this?
Doesn't matter here.
Oh, the fuck it doesn't. What if he's an officer with no ties to the SS? What if he's innocent?
You know what? What if he's a fucking Nazi commandant of a fucking slave camp?
Which one? Which camp? You don't have any proof.
Fucking innocent German officer? Where the hell have you been for the past 3 years?
Gonna kill him? He's gonna shoot him, I guess. He's just a civilian, in my opinion.
He's guilty. Liebgart says so.
He probably is.
Oh my god.
Damn, son of a bitch. Shoot him. Shoot him!
No.
Who did?
Officers don't run.
The war's over, anybody would run.
Everyone just wanted to go home.
France! France was the best.
Really?
Yeah. 5 years. I think I was in every country. But France was the best. Italy would be second for me. Russia is not desirable. Ukraine is okay.
When do you get out?
The unit is discharged. We leave when my captain gets transferred. It's the end of my second war.
Jesus.
Wow.
Going home now.
Second.
To Mannheim.
I'll take this one.
Hey, Webster! My relief.
Don't salute the Germans.
Anyway, I got me a new enemy. The Japs. 75 points. How about you? I mean, you're a Toccoa guy, right?
Discharged, huh? Go ahead, take off. It's my turn.
Okay, see you back at the farm.
I have 81 points.
Well, it's just not good enough.
See about getting you a ride. Hey, möchten Sie nach München gehen? Ja, bitte.
Some transport.
Meine schönen Kleider. Get in. Was? Das können Sie nicht machen. Too bad.
Free transport, huh? Oh! Wow, whoa, 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 whoa! That was a little incident.
He was dead when they brought him in.
What?
75 points.
What?
He was 10 points short.
Wow.
The enemy had surrendered, but somehow men were still dying. Young men who wanted to be home with their families by now, who'd served with distinction since before Normandy, were stuck here because they didn't have the points. What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time on their hands.
I don't know exactly how is with these points. So many rules.
Old gonorrhea himself. Just landed in Normandy and got his leg blown off in Bastogne. Wait here.
What's happening here?
They wouldn't give me any gas. Krauts, do you have any gas?
Oh my god.
Why don't you give me a weapon? Hold on a second now, right?
What the fuck? He lost his mind?
He's not gonna make it.
You can't operate on him?
Not me. You'd need a brain surgeon. And even if you had one, I don't think there's any hope.
So he's still alive and shot in the head.
You find the shooter, I want him alive. Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Yeah, that guy is not safe. He lost it. His mind.
Open up.
Where are we going?
To the hospital. Get in.
Put the gun away.
Get in the Jeep now.
What happened to him?
He was shot in the head.
Let me drive. We'll get there faster.
He wants too many things. What is happening?
Somebody's taking a bigger beat than me or him.
Wanna play a different game?
They found the guy?
You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Gonna go in there and join in?
I should go in there and stop this.
Boy,
Where is he?
you okay?
Where is he?
That's him. Replacement. Our company.
Where's the weapon?
Don't tell me he's gonna.
When you talk to an officer, you say sir.
So much going on.
Have the MPs take care of this piece of shit.
Grant's dead?
No. Crowd surgeon says he's gonna make it.
Oh, that's good. But still, he was shot in the brain.
I'm guessing there were Hitler's photo album, sir. Sure had a lot of pictures of him in it.
So you looked at him, but you didn't take him?
That's right, sir.
I don't believe you.
You better not be lying to me.
He was watching an album, yeah?
If I have my choice, I miss being back amongst the men. I'd be happy to go to staff sergeant, whichever platoon you want to put me in.
Well, I guess you've earned your right to demote yourself.
Thank you, sir.
I know Easy Company's gonna need a commanding officer post-war, somebody to hold their hand, keep them from killing each other. It better be somebody who knows what they're doing. They're too much of a valuable resource to the military.
So you've decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. So some of us would stay by choice.
Yeah.
But others were stuck here unless we could find excuses to send them away. So it's an airborne exhibition. They have one of every Allied combat plane they've used in the war. You'll be like a technical advisor and make sure they get everything right.
I understand, sir.
Sorry, it's not a more hospitable location. And your driver will drop you off at a hotel of your choice. And, I don't think we'll see you back here anytime soon.
I won't let you down, sir.
I always liked malarkey.
The Army, when they give a man a battlefield commission, make him an officer. They usually don't let him stay with the same company. They're afraid the men won't show him the proper degree of respect as they would another officer.
It's a good theory, sir.
It's an idiotic theory, especially in your case. Nevertheless, Italian headquarters might be a good place. Down at the airfield, there is a German general who was a little PO'd about having to surrender to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly. Thinks it's beneath his stature.
Understandable, sir.
Yeah. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia could soothe his ruffled feathers.
No problem, sir.
Oh.
You heard the story?
With your permission, I would like to address my men briefly.
That'll be fine, General.
Captain Sobel?
Major Winters?
Captain Sobel. We salute the rank, not the man.
Exactly. Good line. His ego is too big. Sobel.
Männer!
Man, it's been a long war, it's been a tough war.
Ihr habt tapfer und stolz für euer Vaterland gekämpft.
You fought bravely, proudly for your country.
Ihr seid eine ganz besondere Truppe,
You are a special group.
die ineinander einen Zusammenhalt gefunden hat.
We found in one another a bond that exists only in combat.
Unter Kameraden,
Among brothers,
die Fuchshöhlen geteilt haben,
we've shared foxholes.
gemeinsam gelitten haben.
We've seen death and suffered together.
Mit euch gedient zu haben.
I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you.
Alle verdienen ein langes und glückliches Leben in Frieden.
You deserve long and happy lives in peace.
That was a nice speech. Yeah.
Take a look at these two kids. What the hell happened to them?
New Jersey, huh?
Time to go to bed.
Buck Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he was all right. He became a prosecutor in Los Angeles. He convicted Sirhan in the murder of Robert Kennedy. David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal, and later wrote a book about sharks. In 1961, he went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again.
Oh my god, really?
Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad and then start his own construction company. He splits his time between Arizona and a place in Montana. George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. And as a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral in 1998.
Wow.
Doc Rowe died in Louisiana in 1998. Frank Bracani returned to Chicago and worked a postal route as a mailman. Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his cab. Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas. He's still there. Alton Moore returned to Wyoming with a unique souvenir: Hitler's personal photo albums. He was killed in a car accident in 1958.
Oh my god. They had
Floyd
some...
Talbert, we all lost touch with in civilian life, until he showed up at a reunion just before his death in 1981. How we lived our lives after the war was as varied as each man. Carwood Lipton became a glass-making executive in charge of factories all over the world. Harry Welsh, he married Kitty Grogan, became an administrator for the Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania school system. Ronald Spears stayed in the Army, served in Korea, in 1958 returned to Germany as governor of Spandau Prison. He retired a lieutenant colonel.
Easy company! School circle!
For Easy Company, it was D-Day plus 434.
This
Oh,
morning,
good one.
President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese. War's over.
Regardless of points, medals, or wounds, each man in the 101st Airborne would be going home. Each of us would be forever connected by our shared experience, and each would have to rejoin the world as best he could. Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. He was divorced a couple of times. Then in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him. My friend Lou died in 1995. I took up his job offer and was a personnel manager at the Nixon Nitration Works until I was called back into service in 1950 to train officers and rangers. I chose not to go to Korea. I'd had enough of war. I stayed around Hershey, Pennsylvania, finally finding a little farm where I still live today. There is not a day that goes by then I do not think of the men I served with, who never got to enjoy the world without war.
A very unusual feeling, it's a very unusual happening, and it's a very unusual bonding.
We knew that we could depend on each other. And so we were a close-knit group.
Just brave, so brave is unbelievable. And I don't know anybody that I admire more than Bill Garnier and Joe Toy, and they were very, very special.
I'm just one part of the big war, that's all. One little part. And I'm proud to be a part of it. Sometimes it makes me cry.
The real men, the real heroes, are the fellows that are still buried over there and those that come home to be buried.
Seemed like you figured that you thought that you could do just about anything. And after the war was over and you came back out, you lost a lot of that. Or at least I did. I lost confidence.
He's hoping to stay alive, that's all. Yeah.
Henry V was talking to his men. He said, from this day to the ending of the world, we in it shall be remembered. We lucky few, we band of brothers.
Do you remember the letter that Mike Ranney wrote me? You do. Do you remember how he ended it? I cherish the memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day. Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa said no. But I served in a company of heroes.
They were all heroes. My hands are sweaty. This last episode was this series, Band of Brothers, reminds us that war wasn't just an event, and was about people, sacrifices, survival, friendship made in the worst situation. And what we've seen here was just a little part, what some of them was talking. But definitely there was much more, probably more brutality from the other side. Again, also there was friendships, and they seen a lot as well, which is sad. Some of them wanted to be there, some of them was pushed to go there, because not everyone was volunteer. Yes, we seen like a lot of kids as well. It was really a tough series for me to watch, and more in the beginning until I get familiar like with what to expect in the future episodes. I'm happy that I choose to watch it here with you guys together, because I'm always happy to see your comments. Some of you telling me your experience, what you've been through, or you had friends in the war, or people that you know. I always enjoy to learn about history. Even the reality is very cruel. This was a great series. It was so sad to see people dying, people losing their legs, how they suffered when a friend of them was dying and they couldn't do anything. Yeah, it was really a tough experience, but I gladly watch it. The survivors are the heroes, and also the one who died, because all of them who wasn't there was sacrificing their lives for us to be free. Hope you guys enjoyed to rewatch your show with me. If you have any story to share with me, please let them in the comments, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain.